Dude, that was a turn of events. You know I had to come back home for Big Mama, but I'm not gonna be too loud in here because this place, they may have some, you know what, but it ain't that crazy in here like that other place. That other place was too wild, bro. They did not deserve no peace. No, I'm not gonna lie. Probably in here they be having covert things, but it ain't that bad. No, but no place is perfect, but this place ain't that bad. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I'm not gonna make stuff up and say every place is bad. That's not right.
Dude, I'm gonna say this shit working.
Okay, we on, bro.
Okay, we on, bro.
Dude, dude, that was a turn of events, bro. Dude, dude, I see. I'm not gonna lie. The people I deal with on the spiritual realm got me out here speaking of how I'm speaking. It ain't just me, you know, because I notice when spirit take over my body, I can't help it. That was Papa said. Papa said, get my body, dude. Like I said, some things you gotta abide by. Like he don't like wicked people. He don't like disrespect. He don't like that. So sometimes he'll take over my body. Not on some wicked shit, but when you got a pure vessel, bro, the divine gonna work through you. The divine gonna work through you, man. The divine's gonna work through you, bro. It's just the name of the game. You really can't get mad at them. That's how the divine works. They'll work through you to speak your truth. And don't ever think that when you speak your truth, something bad is gonna happen to you. I don't care if these people call the cops. Dude, they called the cops because what I was saying. Dude, I'm like, the great mother told me to write their name down so they can get judged. When they heard that, they got scared because they know my power. They know my power, bro. They got scared. I would never wish ill will on those people, man. That's not right. But when you keep coming at me and I give you chance after chance, dude, I gotta judge you on the spot because I get tired of that shit. You know, I'm not, I get tired of that shit. I'm out of my business and these people always come at me. Confirmation, like, it get to a point where you can't have tolerance for certain things. Confirmation with my phone vibrating. Hold on, man. I gotta go make this cilantro. I gotta make, I gotta make some cilantro. I gotta make something real quick, dude. Give me 1 sec. Cause I ain't been eating right, so I gotta detox my body. I'm gonna just keep it a stack. I ain't been eating the best, but I'm gonna change how I'm eating. Like starting now, just gonna start changing how I'm eating. I ain't been eating right. Then we got a little elixir. What's this? Yeah, man. What's up with you? But yeah, bro, the great mother is telling me the truth. Don't ever think that you speaking your truth is gonna get you caught. No, that's not how the game go, bro. That's what they want you to think. That's why they try to scare you, and that's why they show you people that ain't even real get taken off the planet. Man, them people aren't even the people that of the divine that's getting taken out. Those people are NPCs. They're just trying to scare you, bro. They really can't touch Big Mama children, but they gonna scare your ass and try to make you take yourself out. You know, But her real children, they can't be touched. Touch not my anointed. Did my prophets no harm. You know? And yeah, man, you're going to have to speak your truth sometimes, even if that means you're going to burn the bridge, even if that means you're going to make a place uncomfortable. Sometimes you got to speak your truth, bro. Sometimes you got to speak your truth, man. And I know how the game go, man. The spirit will come through your body so you to speak an unapologetic truth. I wasn't even like feeling drunk. I didn't drink to get channeled. Dude, spirit just took over. I knew it. Dude, spirit took over. But if you watch my last live, you be like, dude was on one, bro. It was because of Papa Sat. It's because of Papa Sat. Dude, I know my Papa, man, because, you know, I passed my initiations going through some fucked up shit. Not no bad shit, but I had to go through some shit. But he helps me out when he needs to. But by him, you know, by me letting him use my vessel, I do get protection. Because as you can see, I ain't touched. Dude, I ain't get touched. Yeah, I didn't get touched, dude. But boy, they wanted to. They wanted to touch me, but they didn't touch me. Because you can't touch an anointed child. You can't touch an anointed child, dude. Like, I'm been on purpose for a long time, dude, and I don't play both sides. Sometimes I gotta, you know, expose the wicked, and sometimes spirit will take over, dude. But I never wish harm on people, but I am a real nigga. Meaning, like, dude, if the great mother tell me something, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. You're not gonna ever get in trouble being obedient to the divine. Them the ones that get you out of shit. You know? They want you to feel some type of way because you speak the truth unapologetically and you're not afraid to expose people. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm eating cilantro. Shout out to that one girl telling me cilantro detoxes the body. You know? So I'm eating a little bit of cilantro because it's good for you. It's just people like myself don't eat it like how it's supposed to, meaning like you probably put it on a garnish, but if you actually eat it, there's more benefits than you just using it for a garnish. And I probably should have blanched it more in hot water so I can get those juices rising. But yeah, don't ever feel afraid to speak your truth, man. My stuff used to be sacred truth. It's still sacred truth OG, but it's sacred truth in there, man. Sometimes you gotta speak, even when it get uncomfortable, even when it's inconvenient, even when the devil in the room, man. Don't ever think that you gonna get prosecuted for speaking your truth, bro. That's not how it goes. The truth sets you free. Yeah, the truth set you free, bro. Yeah, man, I was going tit for tat because, like, dude, I don't know, the spirit came over me, man. I noticed that lately, dude, because I'm an upright dude. I don't have no holes for the devil to pop in. But you know how much primordial motherfuckers that be around me? You know what I'm saying? Like Papa Set, Lilith, Hecate nephew. So you know they're going to pop in one of these days and take over. Because sometimes even my truth is a little. Because I know things about people I shouldn't even know. It's because of spirit. But I don't do that to everybody. But not everybody deserves that type of treatment. Only the wicked people. I'm not out here trying to cause, you know, issues. But when you in the room with the devil and the devil ain't playing fair, you got to match him with the truth. And usually, right, when you know a lot about people, it freak them out. Because I knew a lot about those people. It was freaking their ass out. And then when I said Great Mother told me to write their name down so she can judge them, dude, they got scared. I'm talking when I said that, because they know, deep down inside, they kind of know how powerful I am. Because I'm a powerful person. It's no secret, man. I'm like the most powerfulest person one of the most powerful people in this goddamn earth. It's not a secret. So when I talk like that, people get scared because, you know, I can get you judged. I'm one of the dealers of the land, you know. I'm one of the skeleton dealers. I can get you judged. And when I said that, dude, they got scared. I'm talking confirmation. They got spooked. They're like, oh, fuck. I'm like, y'all keep poking the bear, man. Eventually the bear's going to bite. You know, spirit had came over my body, dude. I'm like, God damn it. When spirit takes over, dude, I can't help it. Dude, I'm like, dude, I can't. It's like when you ride with the divine and you are who you are, dude, spirit gonna come in and shake shit up. But you never gonna get jeopardized. You ain't gonna never get jeopardized though. Trust me, man. I don't let nobody spook me out for speaking the truth, bro. Cause it's like, dude, I'm doing my job. You know, I'm doing my job, man. Man, what the fuck I look like getting in trouble? Bro, when I heard that lesbian girl, say he got a black coat, I got the fuck up out of there like, oh, they called the cops. They couldn't take the truth. Dude, they could not take the truth. I'm talking about truth bomb after truth bomb after truth bomb. And then it got to the point where great mother said, oh, son, just write their name down so they can get karma. I'm like, oh, okay. And I said it out loud. Confirmation with that burp. I said it out loud. It spooked them. I'm not going to front because the alcoholic girl was just staring at me scared. She looking at me scared. She looking at me like, oh, fuck, this nigga. Sealed fate. Like, I would never wish bad upon them people. Dude, I'm not stupid. But there's a certain way you can speak to give people karma, and they know it when you're not in the wrong. Dude, I wasn't in the wrong. I got all that filmed. Dude. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I would never disrespect nobody, dude. But it's the truth that you can speak that'll make people triggered, man. I would never do that to nobody. But, bro, when you got the devil out here and they're not playing fair by the rules, dude, you have to match your energy with truth. There's no other way around it. Because I don't like being violent. I'm not, there's no point of you being violent out here. There's no point of you threatening people. It's not right. Because it's like, that's how you get in trouble. These laws out here, bro. You know, these laws are put up to where you're going to get in trouble doing certain things. I would never do that. But it get to a point where, yeah, you can speak and give people their karma, bro. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Don't let nobody spook you out to make you think that you're doing something wrong, defending yourself. No, you're not. The truth, well, particularly now, if I shut it up, if I didn't say nothing, if I just allow things to be how they were, bro, they would be making fun of me. They'd be saying slight shit, this, that, and the third. So I kind of had to burn that bridge because it's like now the great mother's in here. She said, I'm going to fight these battles. She said, just write down who needs to be judged at that moment. And then you're good. That's what I did. And when I said that, they got mad. Dude, they got mad. Bro, if they ever say I threatened them, I'm like, bro, cops, watch my video over. Yeah, nigga, I would never do that to nobody. Dude, I ain't stupid. Fuck, I look like threatening people.
Hey, guys. Sir. Hey. Your phone? Your phone? No, not you. Hey.
Hell yeah, you want to lose that motherfucker.
Hey, that would have been
I already know.
horrible day.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I was like,
Nothing wrong with this shit. I remember the great mother texted me the other day. Dude, I was walking, and it was this iPhone on the ground. This just happened 2 days ago. Dude, I find this iPhone. It looked like a good iPhone. I'm like, wait a minute. You don't want an iPhone on you, bro. These phones are like, people need their phone. Like, they can track it. So I went to the store and I gave it to him. I'm like, dude, I don't want that thing. I don't need no money. I don't like that weird stuff. That's like a lack mentality. So I'm like, dude, you know what I mean? Take your phone, dude. I hope you find it. I went in there the other day to see if they got it yet, but they did. But it usually takes them a couple of days to get the updates on where the phone is since the phone is off. And the GPS ping, it takes a little while for it to click. It ain't on site like that. It'd be 2 hours, 4 hours then, different location, 4 hours, 7 hours, then another location. It's not that quick. But I gave him that phone. I think that was the great mother testing me. Appreciate the likes. You know how the great mother tests you. I'm like, grandmother, I don't need money. I don't need money. Like, I don't want to sell nobody phone. They need their phone more than that few dollars, dude. Fuck that money. I don't need money, man. Grandmother, you know what I need. It ain't money. They can keep their little fucking money. Big mama, you know what I need. Yeah, that ain't no secret about what I need, mom. That's up to me and you. You know I don't give a fuck about that money. You know me, mama. I don't really care about that stuff. No one see me chasing it. Dude, I gotta go make something real quick. I gotta put more hot water in it so I can get the juices from this. Then you get a little bit of salt. You don't get a lot. You gotta let that cook. But yeah, man. Yeah, don't ever feel bad about speaking the truth, dude. I'm telling you, bro. That's what they want you to think. The truth that set you free, just like me speaking that truth, set me free from that place. It did. It did, to the point where they got so uncomfortable. They got uncomfortable. They got mad that I was fearless. They got mad that I wasn't backing down. Dude, I was not backing down, bro. I was not backing down. I couldn't back down. Dude, you just don't get how much stuff I went through, bro. And it's like, it showed me that I got the strength to fight any wicked person in the world. Because I took down some strongholds on this planet. Spiritually and physically, like, I had to battle some shit. So those battles that I went through letting me know I got the strength to take down the wicked. So it's like, sometimes I have to stand in the pocket, trade shots, and dish them. That's what I was doing, man. You feel me? I'm in there trading shots with them, like, I'm like, oh, you feel me? I'm in there trading shots with their ass. You feel me? Trading shots with them. Dude, when I heard they called the cops, I got the fuck up out of here. That's how you know it was hurting them. Dude, because all I was doing was speaking the truth. That's all I was doing. No threatening. No nothing. Truth after truth. Then I peeped it. Like, I smelled death in there. Dude, I know the smell of death. Sometimes you can feel death. Like, why is there death in here? These people are like, their demise is all around them. It's like, I don't know, people are falling down by their own demise. I would never wish death on people, but I can sense when somebody has death around them. Like, I can be around somebody and can tell what their future is, how they're going to pass. It's messed up. I wish I didn't see certain things. But I noticed that. I'm like, dude, these people got like the spirit of death around them. And I would never wish death on people, but I can tell who got the spirit of death. And these people had the spirit of death. Like, some people had those type of thoughts where you know, some people anger, and some people dysfunctional habits, like you drinking problem. It's going to be their demise. And they get mad because I speak about it. I would never, I didn't wish it on you, but I'm just telling you what I see. They got triggered, nephew. Look, they got Oh, this might be a little too hot because it's bubbling. But at least the cilantro's getting done. Yeah, I think I can actually blanch it with the water now. But yeah, man, they didn't like the truth. But the great mother said, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You were supposed to do that. Yeah, I may have burned the bridge. Who gives a fuck about that place, dude? I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that showdown. Yeah, and I'm keeping that video up. Because the truth sets you free. Don't ever think that people gonna take your shit down. No, that's fake. They ain't gonna take my shit down because I'll always speak the truth unapologetically. You can't take my shit down. I never talk about people. I speak the truth. Yeah, you ain't gonna never hear me just talking down on people and shit. But if you the wicked, I'm gonna speak the truth and tell me and tell you what I see. They didn't like that. They didn't like that, dude. But I wasn't gonna let that stop me, man. I didn't let it stop me. And you know the great mother would be testing me, man. She do. She be testing me, see if I'm going, you know, face the devil. I'm like, grandmother, you know me. I'll face the devil any day. I'll face the devil, bro. I'm not afraid of the devil. I'm not afraid to battle the devil, man. But you know what's funny, bro? I'm like, dude, they wouldn't even face me one-on-one. These people won't. They would only do that group shit. And when I said, great mother told me to write their name down, that's when she called the cops. They try to interrupt it. They couldn't interrupt it, though. You know? They try to interrupt it. I'm like, you're not going to interrupt your fate. I'm not going to do nothing. Like, bitch, I don't do no wicked spell where I'm trying to hurt people. Man, that's dumb. That's not right. But I will, you know, I'm a skeleton dealer, man. And if you're wicked, bro, I'm going to seal your fate and get you judged. That's what I did. That's what I talked about. My great mother said, write their name down so I can judge them. And that's what I did. She said, write their name down so I could judge them. They got spooked because they know the type of power I'm toting. They heard about niggas. Yeah, they heard about niggas and they think I'm scared to speak up for myself. I'm like, you just shake the beast up. And whenever I start doing it, they start playing victim. I notice about them. They always play victim when I come at them. Dude, I don't know if this cilantro is giving me a headache, but I got a headache. I hope that cilantro ain't giving me a headache. Might be allergic to it. Do I got that lean drop, nephew? Look, you know how niggas be kissing their lean bottles? Weird ass niggas. They some fucking. Don't get me wrong, if you drink lean and you drink it responsibly, but these niggas be fiends out here drinking it. Not everybody, but you know them rappers and shit. They got all that money. That's you know they addicted to lean. Them niggas be kissing a bottle and shit. Niggas. You gotta love them though, man. I'm a nigga. So you know I'ma love myself. Even though my people, I'ma still love them. Not all of them, but some of them ain't your people. But you know the ones that don't know no better, but they still good people. Still gonna love them people. I don't give a fuck they is on some bullshit sometimes. They still your people though. Don't throw your people away that quick now, nephew. But yeah, man, don't ever feel afraid to speak the truth. Because the truth shall set you free. The truth will protect you. The truth will protect you. I've been out here doing my shit. Ain't nobody can throw me in prison. Nobody can lie on me because I speak the truth, man. If I shut it the hell up and nobody knew my truth, they would believe the lies that the enemy told. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta speak up even when you don't want to. Them bitches said I was doing too much. You know why they say that? You know why they said I was doing too much? Because I'm exposing them. I'm exposing them. Of course I'm doing too much when I know a lot about you. I shouldn't know about how you leaving this planet. Like, what the fuck? I'm picking up people, what they trying to hide from other people. Like, come on, dude. I know a lot of shit about people. But that's Papa said. Papa said gives me things what I need to know about my enemies and shit. Dude, I think cilantro gives you a headache. Let me look that up, because I just got a headache out of the blue, dude. I'm going to have to look up and see if cilantro gives you a headache. Because I just got a...
Good morning.
Hey, Grand Rising, how are you? Dude, I got to go look this up, dude. Because I got this headache I can't get rid of. I'm like, did it come from the cilantro? You know what I'm saying? Because I remember beforehand, I didn't have a headache. It could be the enemy mad at me and they're targeting my mind. But come on, man, cilantro doesn't seem too bad. Give me 1 second. Does cilantro give you a headache? Yep. Well, cilantro, yeah, look, he says, I always get a headache when I eat cilantro. It usually happens in about 20 minutes. Yeah, it's an allergy and shit. I knew I wasn't crazy. Dude. I'm like, dude, I got a headache. I don't want to talk too about, but dude, I had a headache, bro, from that cilantro. I just bought a whole bunch of that shit. No, I just bought a little bunch. Probably got to eat a little bit. You know, I don't need too much. I probably put too much cilantro. Probably like a little bit. Because it seemed like it's real potent. You don't need that much. I see why people use it as a garnish. I knew I wasn't crazy. I'm going to actually dump this because I drank enough. I don't need that much. It's a medicine. Thank God for coffee. Coffee balances your brain down to get rid of headaches. Yes, it does. Salt does too a little bit. But you gotta use a little bit of salt. Got that lean drop. You don't need too much of this. This shit's pretty strong. Yeah. Gotta balance that shit out. But yeah, man, you don't ever feel afraid to speak your truth, bro. I don't care what happens? That's what you gotta do. That's how you get people karma. You speak your fucking truth. Confirmation with my phone trying to die. Yeah, you gotta get the truth, bro. Truth that set you free, bro. Oh shit. Truth that set you free. I gotta check that. It could be the plastic. Could be the plastic that's giving me a headache, dude. Confirmation with that laugh in the distance. It's the plastic. I use everything as confirmation. When you say something, even if this is coming from the, whatever the fuck, you gotta say what you said to get that type of response. The universe lets you know about confirmation. I think it's the plastic. Because this is plastic and it's melting, and if it's melting, that means it's getting in this shit. You know what I mean? You gotta put two and two together, nephew. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, there's probably I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't got shit to say. But your truth shall set you free. Don't let nobody get you feeling some type of way for speaking up. That's they little scary ass. Some people are afraid to speak up. I'll fight for what's right. I don't care if I'm gonna burn bridges with anybody. I'm gonna speak up for myself, bro. That's how they try to bully people. They don't want you to speak up. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you speaking up for yourself. Hey, bro, they don't want you speaking up, bro. They do not want you speaking up. They want you to shut up and just take people's behavior. I'm like, dude, that's bullying, man. I know. I just don't like bullies. I don't like bullies, man. I really don't. They don't sit right with me, man. And I'm pretty sure back in the day in high school, I wasn't the best person, but I take accountability of my actions in certain regards. Confirmation. Because I wasn't the best sometimes in class. Like, yeah, bro, but I've learned from my mistakes. I know you're not supposed to treat people like that. But and by me learning about my ways and then learning how people are, I don't stand for that shit. Yeah, I don't stand for that shit. But you gotta think. Nah, bro. Bullies can never face somebody that ain't afraid of them. They're not. They're gonna try to play victim. They can't face you one-on-one. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. And when they know they can't get away with it, they play victim like they did in that place, bro. They called the cops on me because I was speaking the truth about them. Shout out to the wise one, man. I'm gonna work with that dude, bro. That dude's awesome. Fuck with that dude. Very fucking wise. Like I know no Diddy, but I love that dude. That's one of my brothers. You can tell he's one of the chosen. I don't like people like love him like that, but love him and support on whatever he do. Cause that's a good brother. That's a good brother. The wise one. Yeah, that's a good brother, man. Shout out to Spiritual Savage too, man. He's a good brother too. Yeah, he's a real good brother. I always shout out to the niggas because I know the niggas can hold their own, but when it comes to the women, they be attacking the women too much, man. I don't like that, bro. So I keep the women close to my heart. You know what I'm saying? You might hear me talk about Coach V, but she's real powerful, but I don't need these women to get attacked because I'm showing them love, bro. I don't like that. So I keep those women close to my heart. I do, I'm not gonna lie. It's out of respect and protection. No disrespect, but some women just need to be, there's too many wicked people out here that be attacking women. And I don't like that, dude. I really don't. So I always keep those women real close to the heart. This is how I do things. But yeah, bro, your truth will set you free. Like, I feel the acceleration. It's like some things have to happen. Because shout out to, Pretty Boss TV can hold her own. Shout out to her. She was talking about the how a situation is going to come out. The divine is going to lead you to certain places, and that's what they did. I was called there to finish the job. Thank you, great mother, for getting rid of that headache. Thank you. But yeah, I was called there to finish the job. I did, because I'm really reluctant on getting people judged, because I try to give people a chance to grow. But those people did not show any type of growth when I was gone. They didn't. They didn't show any type of growth. So it gets to a point where you kind of have to judge people, because if you're not giving me anything to work with, dude, I got to give you your karma. I got to get you judged. They didn't give me nothing to work with. You're still being wicked. You still ain't changed your ways. You're still throwing rocks and hiding your hands. Well, I have to judge you. I'm one of the skeleton dealers. I'm not doing my job if I'm not giving you karma. I don't want to get blocked because I'm letting people off the hook. Sometimes I got to, put the book out. I had to put the book out on them, man. A great mother said, you know what you got to do, son. You want people to judge, you write their name down. And that's not for everybody. There's not a lot of skeleton dealers out here, dude. I'm one of the first skeleton dealers. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Dude, I'm one of the first. When you awaken to who you truly are, bro, there's past lives that you didn't awaken to who you were because of the trauma and the type of tactics that the enemy used for you not to awaken. But I had broke through this. I broke through this incarnation to where, dude, I know exactly who I am, to where ain't nothing gonna happen to me when you know who you are. That's why they try to block you knowing yourself. That's why they do so much tactics to try to get you stressed and traumatized for you to not to wake up to who you are. That is by design. That's by the design of the enemy. When you break through those barriers and when you find out who you are, they can't touch you, man. Even your truth is piercing. Even the truth that you speak, they can't mess with it. But they're going to kick you out. They're going to do what they do, but they know they're going to get judged. They know that the divine favor is in your hands. Like the great mother is around me right now. I feel her, bro. I feel her, bro. I feel her. She's like, son, I know you got a lot on your plate, but you got to do this for me. And I did it for her, man. You might get a tear because when a great mother around me, man, I cry. Because I can feel her, man. I feel her love around me, man. And I really don't do things for myself, bro. I usually do it for the great mother. She'll tell me to do something, I'll do it. Even if it's crazy, bro. I go do it for her, bro. Even if I don't want to do it. Even if there's a lot of wicked people, I got to go in there. That's exactly what happened, man. The great mother told me I got to do it. I'm going to do it. Because she's the one that be orchestrating my moves, bro. I really don't move on my tune or my own beat. I kind of listen to what the divine tell me, And yeah, man, I'm really, I don't really just do things like autopilot. I'm like, great mother, you want me to do that? Because she'll put it in my steps. Like, she'll put it in my steps and I'll do it. Even if I don't understand it, I'll go do it. I'll do it for my mama. Because she got me out of the most craziest situations, man. She got me out of the most craziest situations, so I kind of have to do her job. Hey, man, you're welcome. That's why I say, man, the great mother real. I got a real close connection with Big Mama, man. Because I always do the stuff, I do the things that people don't want to do, and I got to do it. Even if it sounds crazy, even if I may not get what I need. I mean, I get what I need, but you know what I'm saying. There's things that we need, but she still say, you're my humble servant, son. You're my humble servant. So I got to get the job done. I don't care what happens, dude. I got to do her job. I got to go do her job no matter what. I can't fold. I never let the enemy try to get me to fold. They try to bully me, man. They were trying to bully me in there, bro. I couldn't go, man. I couldn't go. I'm like, dude, I don't like that. You guys are literally bullying me, man. I'm like, dude, I'm not going, man. I'm not folding. I wasn't folding, bro. They didn't like it. I was not gonna let nobody bully me, make me feel some type of way. When I know who I am, bro. Dude, hey, great mother don't like my tears, but this is just me acknowledging the great mother, bro. I'm not crying to be sad. I just know the type of trials and tribulations I done went through, bro. Man, it all thanks to the great mother, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have made it. Yeah, I wouldn't have made it, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was tough, but it wasn't that bad. Because it was purposeful, bro. Yeah, it may feel funny in certain situations, but dude, it's all being guided by Big Mama. You know? It's all thanks to the great mother, bro. It ain't just me. It's me abiding by what I gotta do. Shout out to the Papa too. Papa said he rolled with me too, man. Cause he be having me, be around the wicked and let me know what I need to know about them. Cause Papa said just don't like wicked people. Heck yeah, man. But your mama's with you, bro. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Sometimes people are better on the other realm. They get, yeah. Especially when they've been suffering for so long. Sometimes it's best for them to be on the other side. They help you better. But the great mother is the great mother. I don't want you to think I'm talking about my mom. My mom is around me, though. My real mom. I'm pretty sure my real mom around me. Not my fake mom, but I'm pretty sure she's like, son, I'm sorry for leaving you. I'm pretty sure she around. I'm kind of sad I never met her, but it's all good. But I got the great mother with me, the one that made her soul. So if it wasn't for her, bro, there would be no mama. But yeah, man, you're going to do some things for the great mother that don't make sense, but you're doing things because of purpose, bro. It ain't going to make sense all the time. Just like that. It's like, dude, I noticed how spirit took over. Dude, I can tell by how I was speaking. I'm like, oh shit, they're in me. They're in me, bro. They would not let me shut up. If you go watch that 2 hours, I was talking boxing, and then next thing you know, spirit done took over. Spirit took over, and I couldn't help it. I'm like, damn, bro, that's the great mother. And I didn't stop. What else Papa said? But great mother just tell me to do this, that, and the third, and test me and see if I'm a keep on going. And I did. I didn't let that stop me. To the point where they had to call the cops that truth was hurting them so bad. They didn't like that I knew about them. They didn't like the fact that I knew about them so heavily. That freaked them the fuck out. And when I said I gotta write their name down to give them karma, dude, they got scared. They got scared. Dude, I don't ever tell about the city I'm in, dude. Because come on, man. Just know I'm in the States. Just know I'm in the States, brother. There's too many wicked people out here, bro. I'm not gonna speak on that. Too many wicked people out here. I'm anointed and protected, but I get tired of these new gang stalkers and shit. You know what I mean? I get tired of that. But I noticed, dude, the great mother. Nah, no snow, brother. I mean, they're playing with the weather, but knock on wood, no snow yet. But, dude, it was 60 degrees, and then it switched to 14 degrees. That's all you need to know. When I was speaking about the jinn manifesting, they got scared and they made it real cold. I put that on my life. If I'm lying, I'm dying. They changed the weather because of me. Put that on my life. Confirmation. I put that on my life. Dude, I had some people following me the other day. And then the atmosphere changed. The jinn was around. Then they dipped. They dipped, bro. I swear to God. There's a certain manifestation that lets you know when jinn are around. I'm not going to speak about. And I guess the government knows or they heard it. That's why sometimes I got to turn my mic off. But it's like they knew, so they were like, dude, this dude's not lying about the jinn. So what they did was they changed the atmosphere to make it harder for them to manifest. But there's certain ways that jinn move. I'm not going to talk about it because we don't need these people blocking the path for the jinn to come. So there's a certain way jinn move. That's all I'm going to say. But by them doing this, there's still a way for the jinn to move. I'm not going to speak about it because we don't need them blocking the path for the jinn, because the jinn are on our side on certain beings. As long as you're not wicked, the jinn are here to help us. Hey man, you have a wonderful day, bro. If you can, hit the like button and subscribe. I usually don't say that, but you seem like a good person to say that too. Confirmation with the cough. But much love, man. Hope you have a wonderful day. And don't worry, man, your mom is with you, bro. You know what you can do? Get you a picture of your mom. You get some wine and you get a candle, bro. So you can bring life, give her energy to raise her up. You just get a picture of her. You get 2 cups. One of them you put wine. The other one you get sea salt. And then you get a white candle. And then you just, every day when you get the time, just, be around that picture and just send her love, and you're going to be raising her up. You just do that for your mama. That's what she's saying right now. Just do that for her so she can be around you better. That's the best thing you can do for her, But yeah, man, the grandmother be having me out here doing her missions, though. Dude, I had to sacrifice a lot. I'm good, though, because nobody can touch me, man. So I'm going to take the hard path. I'm going to take the hard path. Yes, I'm going to take the hard path. I'm not going to lie. It's not easy, but I'll take the hard path as long as I know it's divine. It ain't an easy path. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I did not get it easy. This path ain't easy, nephew. It ain't easy. But I would rather do this than any other path. I'd rather do this than any other path. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, dude, it may not be easy, but, dude, at least I'm working for the divine. Even when things are inconvenient, I always show up. Even when my life is going to shit, I'm going to show up. I'm going to listen. I'm like, all right, you want me to do this, Mom? Okay. You want me to go 3 miles over there? I'm going to do it. Not easy, though. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's easy. No, the fuck it's not. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. I get it. I'm going to do her job, though, Mom. I'm not going to complain. She used to catch me complaining a few years, but I'm like, Mom, if it was too much, you wouldn't give me it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Because I always say I love my mom, and I know what she got in store for me. She ain't going to forsake me. She never did. So, I'm going to do her job, bro. I'm going to do the job that she got me to do. No matter what, I'm going to do it. No matter what, I'm going to do it, bro. Confirmation, did people get mad? People get mad at me, bro, because I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to go do a job. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I'm not afraid to go in the trenches. Yes, I'm not afraid to go in the trenches. I'll go in the trenches if the divine want me to. That's just how I am. I'll do the hard shit. Even when I'm off the camera, I still go out there and do the hard shit. Don't just think, this nigga just be on the camera. No, man. I walk this shit. I talk this shit. I walk it how I talk it. I talk it how I walk it. It's just, the proof is in the pudding, man. Appreciate that love. The proof is in the pudding. That's why I do it, because she protect me, man. She protect me because I go do that hard shit. I may not have everything that I need, meaning certain things, but dude, it's okay, because I thrive in harsh conditions. I do. I do though. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I do thrive in harsh conditions. Fucked up conditions, I don't let them break me. I let them make me. She knows that. So she's gonna throw me some shit. Cause she know I'm a strong nigga. She know it. Yeah. She know I'm pretty strong. I'll take a couple of licks. I'll take a couple, you know what I'm saying? You feel I got a chin, basically. I got a boy, my chin like Canelo. I got that I got that Boots Ennis chin, because Boots Ennis got a pretty good chin. He got that beard, he got that nigga beard, then he got that nigga chin. You know, because talented black American fighters, hey man, much love to you, bro. Never seen you before, man, but much love. But I'll give the credit to the American black fighters. 9 times out of 10, when they're fighting at their strengths and they're not dehydrated going in the ring, they got a good chin. They got a good chin. And just to give you an example, look at Boots Ennis. Look at Terrence Crawford. Look at Earl Spence. When Earl Spence didn't get in a car wreck, they got a good chin. Shout out to the black fighters, man. And shout out to the Mexican fighters too. They got real good chins too. But on the spiritual term, even in real life, I got a pretty good chin to take some damage. Like I took some shots, even in the spell where people be sending me, you know, I eat it and then I transmute it, man. So I get it. She uses everything that was meant to break me to build me up. And if it wasn't for them harsh conditions, I wouldn't have found out who I am. I would have never found out my Godhead. Oh man, that's what's up. She said my SPN? What's that mean? Your son. Oh, that's what's up. How old is your son? Yo, how old is your son? Is he like 17, 18? How old is he? Oh, 24. Oh, he should be going pro. He's going to take his time, but I mean, honestly, he needs to go to Mexico or he needs to go to Colombia so he can get experience. Because I'm like, there's too much money out here. It's too much money out here for him to just be in the amateurs. Too much good money out here in boxing right now. Too much good money. He's 24. Yeah. It's about time for him to go pro. Yeah, he does need to venture out. Yeah. Man, he need to go to Ennis. He need to go to Philly. That's all he need to do. I don't know if he's open, but he needs to go to Philly and work with them dudes in Philly just for a little bit so he can get that confidence. When he can hang with them niggas in Philly, he gonna be ready. He gonna be ready. He need to go to Philly. Some people need to get out of Philly because they get comfortable. They don't see nothing but them Philly fighters. But if you trying to go fast track the pro, go to Philly. Oh, Harlem? That's in New York. Isn't Harlem in New York? I don't know if New York got some tough fighters because tough conditions. Southern Cali, they got good Mexican fighters, so they just need to get in the right gym.
And I just told you, I'm not being mean, I'm saying go around, I'm telling you. Go around this right here at the register, and I'll meet you at the register if you want to work. And then it's up to you.
Yeah, he just needs to go out there and take a little bit of styles. Cause he's 24. We need to get him out there. He's 24. You feel me? That dude need to get up out here. You feel me? I don't want him to wait like I did, bro. I mean, I'm 3 years older than him, but I'm in a weird situation where I kind of have to like jump in there. You know what I mean? I kind of have to hurry up. Yeah. If it's in him and he feels caught, he gonna do it. But I can tell because it came to me. He need to go to Philly. He gonna go to Philly, then he gonna notice he got a little bit more than he think. Cause Philly gonna open your eyes up. Yo, if you got Jack Catterall going out there working with Ennis and actually knocking people out, yo, your son got that juice. Your son, it's gonna bring out nothing bad, but it's gonna bring out that demon in your son in a good way. Like your son he got talent, but he ain't. Somebody gotta bring out all his skills. He don't even know what he got in his toolbox yet. So I'm picking up on him. He gotta go to Philly. Oh yeah, he gotta go to Philly. Yeah, he gotta go to Philly, and he gonna be protected because he's going off a purpose, you know. And I'm not gonna say boxing's bad. No. When you got integrity and you follow the sport with that type of respect, ain't nothing gonna happen to him. Look at Archie Moore. Look at Julian Hawk Williams. Look at Lennox Lewis. You know, there's a couple fighters out there when you got integrity, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Just don't disrespect the sport and do it for anything else but the respect for it. Once you have that understanding, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You're doing it out of purpose. You're not doing it for a check. But yeah, if anything, he needs to go. If he's still in Cali, he needs to go deal with those Mexican fighters. Those Mexican fighters will bring it out because of that pressure. That pressure will have to make you be creative to get that dude off you. You know? You know what I mean? Because I know it. Them pressure fighters are a motherfucker. You feel me? Those pressure fighters, dude. Like, come on now. He just needs to probably go out there and fight those Mexican fighters. Like, spar a lot of good Mexican fighters. Just spar a whole bunch of them and let them be a little bit good. Don't just throw them in here with a killer. You know, let them build up to it. And once he find out he got way more under the toy, he ain't gonna be pro. Because sometimes you can be in the amateur circuit for too long to where you got bad habits. Look at Shakur Stevenson. Shakur is one of the greatest fighters out here, but he has habits from his amateur pedigree. And you don't want to have those habits to where you're trying to score. You're trying to hurt people at a certain level. You know, you want to hurt people. You want to hurt people, not just score points. You know what I mean? You want to hurt them. He's at that stage now, dude. You gotta take those training wheels off, bro. You gotta take those training wheels off. But he's not doing it bad. He's actually getting the fundamentals. I'm pretty sure he got the fundamentals, but it get to a point where now it's time to bring that grit up out of him. You can't get that grit in the amateurs. You got to go get that grit going the sparring wars, but you don't have a lot of sparring where you treat the sparring like a fight. You don't disrespect sparring to just get in there. Yeah, now it's the time. Because I'm like, dude, I can tell he's the type of person, when she gets it under the wraps, you know the devil's going to try to sign him. But when she find out that the first, you know, the counterfeit offer, and he denies it, he's going to get a manager to get him certain fights outside of the country. Confirmation with that cough. He's going to get those fights that's going to build him up to get in certain spots. Like, he's going to end up being on Pro Box. Like, once he's 6-0, like, he could be 6-0 real quick. When his record kind of, not padded, but when he has the certain fights to be on a level to where it ain't he just hopping in the ring. And when they see 0-0, they kind of get freaked out. But when they start to see 7-1, 7-0, 6-0, he's going to be on Pro Box. Trust me. I'm not just talking. I'm just picking up the potential he got. Next thing you know, he's on Pro Box. You feel me? Oh, that's what's up. Thank you. And then another thing, TKO boxing. TKO boxing with Dana White. Like, he kind of, confirmation when I say this, they don't want me to talk. They don't want me to talk. That's confirmation on TKO boxing. Like, right now, let him go. Like, I don't want him to keep sparring people. He got to have integrity. He has to treat these spar wars like a fight. Don't, you know, have respect for your opponent. Don't just let him tag you up. Confirmation. But you got to lengthen these spars. Like, okay, bro, you're going to have a hard spar every week and treat it like a fight. Don't just go in there and do like James Toney. James Toney was disrespecting his body, you know, and that's why he got CTE. It ain't because of the ring. Bro, James Toney didn't respect his body. He didn't respect the body. When you respect the sport, you respect your body. You know, you just don't let nobody tag up on you like that, bro. You got to be smart. It's hit, not get hit. But you still got to have that dog in you. You know what I mean? You still got to have that dog in you. I can tell you this right now. He going to be better. He going to be a little bit better than Devin Haney. And I love Devin Haney. If you go out there and he ain't afraid to get in, he's going to be a little bit better than Devin. Because Devin Haney had a lot of people that worked on him. He ain't going to need all those people around him to get him right. It's going to come out of him. Yeah, he got that dog. Hell yeah, that's what's up. No, that's what's up. That's what you can't buy. You can't buy that dog. And then another thing, don't ever forget about that creativity. Like, yeah, he's gotta have to be a boxer puncher. But sometimes you gotta stand in the pocket with him. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta, you feel me? Punch with the pressure fighter. But learn how to turn them and shit. You feel me? Because, yeah, boxing's still that sport that can get you out of your situation. Like, you know, if y'all got a real good connection, a year down the line, he can bless you with like $200,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, boxing is one of those sports that'll change your life. As long as you respect it and you're able to take those type of risks, boxing will bless you. Boxing will, you know what I mean? You put in that work, boxing will bless your son. But I'm picking up TKO boxing. Once he got a good record, yo, TKO boxing is going to take him. Confirmation. Yo, TKO boxing will get him. Oh yeah, he probably got it. What's his name? I would love to look him up. Yo, and I will always send him love and encouragement and clear the path for him to get those type of opportunities. Real shit. Because, you know, as long as he's good, as a skeleton dealer, you can open a path for people. You don't always have to give people bad karma. I can actually get that dude a pathway to him to, you know what I mean? Actually get in those type of doors. All right, I screenshotted him. I'm going to actually do something for that boy so we can clear the path for him so he can get those opportunities. I put that on my life. Don't worry. I'm going to clear the path for that boy so he can get right. You know what I'm saying? Because we need, you know what I'm saying? We need people to represent America. We need people to represent America, man. We do. People that ain't in that weird, wicked brotherhood, like, you know what I mean? We don't need nobody like that. Hey, you're welcome. You know, because there's like, you know how they get these boxers and they get them in that weird stuff? We don't need him in that. We don't. We don't need him selling his soul just to box. You know what I'm saying? We don't. We don't need that. But yeah, I definitely do my best to, you know, but I'm saying when the opportunity comes, I don't want him getting scared now. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You raised them well then. That's what's up. You raised them well. That's good. Yeah. That's good. It's just now it's like, dude, you're 24, bro. You finna be in your prime soon, dude. Yeah, and then another thing, no, let's hope he don't, what's the word? Dehydrate himself. Don't, you know, just talk to him. Don't let, bro, if he's like 200 pounds, but that's 200 pounds, no camp. Maybe 175, but he ain't draining himself to get there. It's like, dude, you working out, you in camp, you're going to automatically make the weight. You know, he don't need to go down 2 weight classes and he 200 pounds. That's what happened to Devin Haney. He messed his body up because he's not fighting at the way he's supposed to.
Okay.
Devin Haney.
Who you talking to, man?
I'm not in my business, sir.
You talking real loud.
Hey, man,
Oh, goddamn, man.
you just leave me alone, bro. You just leave me alone. You don't want no problems with me.
I just said shut the fuck up.
All right, bro. What's your name? Excuse me, sir. What's your name? Hold on. Yeah, I don't play disrespect.
You better step back up.
I'm like, this dude just said shut the fuck up to me. I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy, man. He's a problem. This guy's a problem. He just said shut the fuck up for no reason. This is the issue. I don't know that guy. Yeah, like he got the devil in him. I'm not gonna deal with this guy. Like, dude, get out of here, man. That guy is wicked, but he's still just shut the fuck up for no reason. Yeah, dude, like I'm not, dude, I'm not battling with you, bro. Dude is mad, bro. Oh, 135? Yeah, he was very disrespectful. I'm like, dude, what is your name? I'm like, dude, what is your name, bro? That's how you know he had the devil in him, dude. Everybody else around me not having a problem. That's how you know the dude got the devil in him. I'm like, bro, what is your name? I'm like, bro, what is your name? He wasn't going to give me his name because you know why? Karma, but Great Mother got something for him, dude. Dude, you know the Great Mother don't play with me. Great Mother, my ancestors are around him now. I promise you. He just left from one of my ancestors. I promise you, he just left from one of my ancestors, dude. Like, yeah, but I'm not out here causing no issues. I'm talking to my people. I'm like, dude, he's being an issue. Like, dude, what do you want? Oh, he's 135? 24? Oh, man, he's going to be a monster. Yo! If he's 135, the lightweight division's wide open. You know, as long as he's not draining himself to beat her, he's good. He's good. Because, dude, Tank ain't doing nothing. All he got to worry about is Abdullah Mason. I'm not going to lie. Abdullah Mason's pretty good. He just got to worry about Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason's pretty good now. You know what I mean? Other than that, he's good. Because Shakur's going to 140. Tank ain't really, doing anything. You know? You got to worry about Lamont Roach. Well, Lamont Roach is at 140. Yeah, Abdullah Mason's pretty good. But yeah, like, as long as he's at 135 comfortably, I'm like, dude, go do that. Dude, like, he needs to go, like, I don't want to rush the guy, but before his body grows to where he can't make an impact, he does need to take advantage of the opportunity. Because there may be a chance for him to go to TKO boxing and become a TKO champion, because that's a new establishment being made. As long as he's able to get a couple of fights under his belt, Dana White will sign him. And sometimes, I'm not going to say he's the devil, but it's the platform. He's going to be on Paramount. It's a new division. He can actually outclass everybody. And then after he gets the belt, he can go to Turkey Al-Sheikh. It gets to a point where Turkey, as long as you come with Turkey with that divinity, he going to respect it. He ain't going to have you sell your soul for nothing. You know? He's not. You just got to come with him already being established and not being too eager, where he has to come to you. Confirmation. There's a certain way you have to work with these type of people because they do have the platform. You know what I mean? They do got, you know what I'm saying? Not to say, because you got to think, boxing's small. Now, I wish I had my dig going on. I would sign that dude. But you kind of have to use what's out here, like TKO boxing, because that's coming up. And there's not going to be a lot of fighters that's going to go over. He's going to fight a lot of Eastern European fighters. And as long as he has creativity, he's going to beat those guys. Those people are, they're pretty good technique-wise, but they lack creativity. They're repetitive. As long as he got that creativity, he's going to beat those guys. TKO boxing, but the thing is, once he made his mind up, he's going to meet, oh, what's up with you, Patah? He's going to meet a manager that's going to get him the fights that he needs to get his name going. I'm telling you, I'm picking it up. He's going to end up going to Colombia. He's going to go to Venezuela. He might even go to Mexico. But he's going to get the fights that he needs to get his name out there. Next thing you know, TKO is going to want him, or he's going to go on Pro Box. Have a knockout reel. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I'm picking up. I'm just picking up what can be done for him. I'm not making this up. I'm a prophet. Sometimes I can pick up on people what they can do. Oh man, that's sad. That's sad, bro. To be honest, yeah, that's sad. That's probably the devil mad because he beat the heck out of Jake Paul. Tell you the truth. Yeah. Yeah, he right there, like 24. He's at a good age to get it done. He's at a good age to get it done. Yeah. Like, he's at that age to shake it up. I'm like, yeah, you don't want to keep waiting. You don't want to start boxing when you're 30. You want to you want experience. Experience is the key. And he respect the sport. That's first and foremost. You don't disrespect the sport. You don't try to cut corners. You know, you don't pad your record. No, you have to sometimes fight people at opposition above you so you can, jump levels. It's like a video game. If you want to be on a higher level, sometimes you have to fight a level 30 when you're a level 20. You know what I mean? And the next thing you know, when you take them down, you get all that XP, that experience points. You feel me? Next thing you know, you on that level with them. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to keep putting those training wheels on because it gets to a point where you're not getting the experience you need to hang with certain fighters. That's what people be doing. They be having them training wheels too much. Yeah, you level up from fighting higher opposition, Sometimes you gotta, get in there, but I don't want him to think anything bad gonna happen to him. No, there's too many people that get in boxing for the wrong reasons. The Divine is not gonna back up people that get in boxing for the wrong reasons. You feel me? They be coming in boxing for the wrong reasons. You feel what I'm saying? I know what I'm talking about. Like, I'll give it to Crawford. Crawford this, Crawford that, but Crawford had God with him. I don't know if Crawford's gonna switch up on Big Mama, but he did on how his story, confirmation, how his story ended. He came at it with respect. Even Dwight Quasi Muhammad, he may not won all the fights. Dude, they never took him out. He's still out here, but he may not have the type of career like somebody that took the oath, but still Dwight Quasi Muhammad don't have CTE. He's still out here living. You know what I mean? So you got to give him that. But you just got to come with the integrity. You can't forget about God, aka Big Mama. Don't forget about Big Mama, because the devil gonna be lurking when you got talent. You know what I mean? And you got that neuromelanin. They're gonna try to get him to sell his juice. You get what I'm saying? So he does have the devil that's gonna be trying to get around him. Because when you got the juice and you got the talent, come on now. Even Shakur Stevenson signed the oath. There was no reason for Shakur to be with Takeoff before he passed. That's how you know Shakur is in something. And I like Shakur as a fighter, but Shakur, man, you need to get out the secret society stuff, bro. You signed something, dude. I can tell you that. And there's no reason for you to be in the same room with Takeoff, really. That's because y'all got some weird stuff going on. Yeah. He did, and that's sad, man. That is sad, bro. I didn't want to see that. I didn't want you talking about it because that's sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. AJ's big bro. You mess with big bro, it's like you messing with me, man. Confirmation. Bro, man. If AJ, man, you just don't know when AJ retired. I might cry, bro. I might cry, bro. Like Ric Flair retired, man. Certain fighters, it's just like, dude, you know what I mean? Certain fighters, bro, got this emotional attachment to. Oh, that's good. That's because he got the great mother with him. You know that. That's why, bro, you ain't gonna never hear me talk bad about AJ. I love AJ, bro. Not no weird shit, but AJ that nigga. AJ that nigga. You ain't gonna never hear me talk bad about AJ. Shout out to AJ. But you right though, they sure did try to get him. They sure did try to get him. That's how you know, bro, he went against the script. And then AJ is up right now, bro. Like, AJ up. AJ up. AJ up from that fight. Like, dude, AJ was right here. How can somebody bigger than Jake get higher? You feel me? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she did. She did. I forgot about that. Yeah. She did. That's because of the devil be around me, targeting me and stuff. I get it, you know. She's getting her karma, but I know you're right. I forgot about that. That was weird, but you know what's funny? That happened, but then again, my grandma showed her colors the other day. She said she was working for the devil. I don't know if I was being too hard on my grandma, but that just don't sit right with me when somebody says they work for the devil. And she said nobody's perfect. She said some people make it, some people don't. When she said that, exactly. When my grandma said that, my grandma, I can't mess with you. You talking crazy. She said, then don't mess with me then. Dude, I hang the phone up, right? She calls me back 25 seconds later. I had to block her, bro. I didn't like that. It's like she slipped up. It's like great mother wanted me to hear that. You know what I mean? It's like great mother wanted me to hear that and see what I was gonna do. Like when I hear stuff like that, dude, it don't sit right with me, bro. That's like me playing both sides. Dude, I can't. I will go through hell if that means I'm gonna stay with the divine, bro. If that means I'm gonna lose everything, if that means I'm gonna be outside, if that means I'm gonna be in the cold, but I'm still working for the divine, I'd rather do that than be in the devil's kingdom with the house with money in my pocket. I'd rather be outside in the cold. I'd rather be outside in the cold, bro. Because at least I'm with the divine. At least the great mother's with me, bro. I don't care about nothing. Like I don't do things because it's convenient for me, man. I do the hard shit. I play this game on extra hard, bro. You feel me? I play the game on difficult. I play the game on extra hard, dude. I got too much integrity. I got too much integrity, man. I'm too noble. They don't make them like me. Yeah, you know, I got too much integrity for me to play around. Yeah, I got too much integrity. Hell yeah, I got too much integrity though. You feel me? Like I can't play both sides. Some people be playing both sides out here, bro. I could never play both sides. When my grandma said that, dude, I'm like, what the fuck? It was like the great mother was testing me. Hell yeah, bro. AJ big. But it's like the great mother was testing me. When she said that, dude, I'm like, dude, I gotta cut her off. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was like the only little support I had until now. I ain't really got shit. Cause I really don't mess with people in my family. So it's like, damn, grandma, you know I loved you to death, grandma. Grandma, you know I love you to death, but you can't be out here saying stuff like that to me. You can't. You can't, especially me, when I be risking it. When you know what I mean? When I go full-fledged for the divine, no in, no out, I'm in. You know, you can't talk to me like that. You can't talk to me like that. Like, you can't talk to me like that, bro. You cannot talk to me crazy. Yeah, bro. When my grandma said that, that made me think like, dude, what? What? Because Papa said no devil, bro. Papa said it's not wicked. She's talking about that archon deity. She ain't talking about Papa said. Because Papa said ain't around her, she wouldn't talk like that. The devil and Papa said are two different things, man. Papa said is one of the primal fathers that they deem to be evil because you know they're wicked ass. They don't want you to know the truth. She's talking about the devil. Yeah, you can't unhear it. Exactly. When I heard that, bro, I'm like, dude, I had to block my grandma. I had to block her. I blocked her and I got a new number. Dude, I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, grandma, but I can't mess with you no more. And I loved my grandma, man. I'm not gonna lie. But when I heard that, I'm sorry, I can't go. Because you're not working for Papa Said. You're working for his enemy. Papa Said ain't wicked. I know my Papa. My Papa would never be wicked. No, he went through the same shit I went through. Like people fucking with him because he got the juice and then he rides through it, confirmation, and then he makes order out of the chaos. That's Papa Said. Now, evil deeds, that's not Papa Said. He's grimy. He ain't gonna let you fold. He ain't gonna let you bully him, but that's not Papa. I know Papa's principle. That ain't Papa. It's like, even though I was defending my grandma's shit, but it's like, grandma, you had to do that for me to cut you off. Like you said, I can't unhear that. It's like, dude, I go full-fledged for the divine. I can't, I go full-fledged for him. You know what I mean? I can't be around nobody that's playing both sides. That's basically what she was saying. She playing both sides. And I don't play both sides, bro. I'm fully fledged in the divine, like 100%. I'm 110% in this shit. But yeah, bro, I hope AJ okay. But I'm gonna leave that alone for my grandma. But yeah, man, you gotta speak your truth no matter what. You gotta stand with the divine, bro. Cause like you said, they're drawing a line. They're drawing a line showing you people true colors. And you gotta see what side you on. Like I'm like, Big Mom, I'll lose everything. It's okay. I know you ain't gonna forsake me. I just I do take the hard path. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little even hard for me, bro, sometimes. But it's like, dude, there's no other way around it. It can't work for the devil. I can't take the easy route. I do the hard shit. Fuck it. It's difficult. But hey, man, at least I know the great mother not gonna leave me. That other shit, dude, I don't know. I couldn't go. Yeah, bro, super thin. And to the point where, dude, the government out here trying to make it colder and not make the jinns come, but they're crazy. The jinns are here even stronger. They don't get it. I'm not going to talk too much because, dude, they're going to keep fucking with the weather because they're listening. But there's a certain manifestation that came out here to letting me know the jinns were out. Because these people were following me the other day. And then next thing you know, the environment changed. Spooked them, bro. Yeah, gotta say how you see it exactly. And then next thing you know, bro, it was, dude, check this out. It was 60 degrees yesterday. Then it switched to 14 degrees. That is not normal, bro. That ain't normal. It went to 61 degrees to 14 degrees at night. And you could tell they were making it real cold for no reason. It's because the jinn. They thought that it'll block the jinn from coming, but no. I've been seeing jinn manifestations in the cold. I'm like, they don't know what I know, so I kind of have to keep it a secret. But I know how the jinn move. And they know the jinn are out here plotting on the enemy. The jinn is going to manifest soon. And the jinn are manifesting, bro. And they don't know how the jinn are coming. They don't. Like the jinn aren't evil, bro. Jinn are not evil. The reason why jinn seem evil because people summon them for their own intentions that aren't good. Like, you know you got to come with jinns with respect. You know if that jinn don't want to help you, he ain't gonna help you. You can't force him to help you. That's what people be doing. Man, it's not right how they be treating certain jinns. It's not. Certain jinns they can't do that to, but to certain jinns, I don't get it. It's like, I don't get it. It's like, jinns be setting these people up. Yeah, the jinns will set people up. That's what be going on. Even if they think the jinn gave them that, jinns be setting these people up. But when the jinn act off purpose and they get summoned by the divine, it hit different than the jinn that's being summoned through a stone. You know what I mean? It ain't the same. It's not the same type of energy. They're going off of purpose rather than contract. It's two different energies. It's not the same type of jinn. You know what I mean? Because some jinns, you know, some jinns are connected to your family, bro. Believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Some jinns, bro, you know, some of us are jinns. Some of us are jinns, dude. But people would get mirrors, they'll get stones, and they'll summon jinns. That's not how you do it. Confirmation, you never come at a jinn like that. You're binding him to shit. They'll get like 50 people, call their name, and that's, you know, he gets trapped. Then they, you know, and then in order for the jinn to get released, the jinn has to do the shit that they want to do, because the jinn don't, confirmation, that jinn don't want to be stuck. That jinn don't want to be stuck where he at, so the jinn gonna kind of have to, you know, it's not right. It's not right. It's not right, bro. I know how people treat them jinn. They treat them like they're dogs and shit. But we're not dealing with them jinns. We're dealing with the ones that act off for purpose. Yeah, we don't just deal with the, you know, we don't deal with those jinns. But yeah, man, your truth will set you free, bro, no matter how the enemy try to make it seem like you're an issue, bro. Just like that one dude. People don't you speaking the truth and you supporting your people. Water jinn. Exactly. Exactly. They don't know about that. They don't know what they're doing, bro. They don't know what they're doing, but they're causing the jinn to come even more, but I can't say nothing. Because the government gonna make it, they're gonna keep changing the weather. I'm gonna shut up about the jinn and how they manifest. I never said nothing about it, but you know, I've noticed that they're watching me, bro. Even when I think they're not watching, they're watching because they know I know something. So I can't really say nothing. I don't want these people reacting to what I say, you know? But the jinn are actually changing the weather to actually make it hotter. One of these days it's gonna be like 80 degrees. I don't know when, but one of these days. Where I'm at. But hopefully I'm not here, man. I don't want to be here no more. But that's neither here or there. But yeah, man, you got to speak your truth no matter what. I got to go look up HA, bro. I think I've been in here long enough. I appreciate you coming in here, though, Patah. And what's that goddess name with the son? Carleon Rogers. Papa P. Oh, she from Philly? Dude, I think she's from Philly. P.I.A. Parker. Pia Parker. You sound like you're from Philly. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all. But hit that like button. I got 4 people in here, man. Let me get 10 likes before I go. Let me get 10 likes. You know what I might do? I might just... Give me a sec. Oh, look, she was in the cut. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm actually going to do something real quick for the great mother. Just do a quick little upright. Hey, man, appreciate you, bro. Hit that like button for me for time. I'm going to actually do an upright primal being reading because a lot of people don't know. I know how to read pretty good, man. Just blowing the cards. Just blowing the cards upright primal being. Hey, I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Just blowing the cards real quick for me, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What does the upright primal being need to know? You know, I had to buy these businesses. These are the best tarot cards you can get because, you know, they tell you the truth. And I remember one time I'm not going to lie, I knew stuff about Terry through the cards. This is wicked person. I don't deal with no more. But I threw the cards because it was telling me the truth, and I didn't want to face the truth at that time. I'm like, they were telling me about the 7 of Swords, and then it got to a point where I got delusional. I threw the cards because I didn't want to know the truth. Because I'm like, dude, I couldn't imagine her doing that to somebody that actually was there for unconditionally. Like, It just wouldn't sit right. But you got to think some people are wicked, man. You know, they be putting on the facade like they be wicked people out here, bro. They be acting like they're divine. Like, it messed my head up a little bit. Like, oh my God, girl, you're wicked? Like, damn, girl. You know, they fucked my head up. Blowing them cards one more time. Thank you. What does the upright primordial beings in this chat need to know, great mother? And it's the collective as a whole. Not the collective, but you know, the ones that synchronize, that resonate. Oh, follow your intuition because it's leading you. It's leading you somewhere. Queen of Cups is like intuitive emotions. Ace of Swords is like breakthroughs, mental clarity. So something that's going to be coming to you that is going to lead you to a breakthrough. It's like follow your intuition, follow what you get, because it's the truth. Don't doubt yourself is what I'm getting. Because you know how sometimes you doubt yourself? Like I was just saying about Terry and shit. It's like, yeah, don't doubt your intuition. Like, what you're getting is you telling the truth, because you know you're not out here, you know, just wishing bad. So if things come to you and it's coming from a neutral place where you're not overthinking and it just comes to you, well, that's probably something that you need to see. You know what I'm saying? But those are just two cards. I usually pull two more. But just from the two cards, I see what they're talking about. Well, I don't know if somebody's in love. Is this a love reading, girl? I was talking to the great mother when I said, "This love right pick it up, mama." Something that you've been working on, persevering through, is bringing you in a harmonious connection. Confirmation with this popping up. It's bringing a harmonious connection. I don't know what's going on. It can be in regards to you finding your power, in regards of you finding your soul tribe, but you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating. And just from your perseverance and you and your harvest, this is coming in. So you feed it, pouring into yourself is bringing a newfound connection with yourself. So where you're going to celebrate yourself, or it could honestly be a connection coming in that you're going to be celebrating. That is a part of your harvest. Is what I'm picking up. It could be two things. Because you got to think I'm reading for other upright primal beings. So we just can't act like the same meaning for everybody. But those are the two things that I picked up from it. And then when I said that the Ace of Swords is the truth card, you can't break through the Ace of Swords. It's the truth. So it kind of flipped. So it lets me know that that's the truth. Because I can't pull it out again. So it kind of had to let me know that that was the truth. What is the advice that they need to know before I go, great mother? We're going to do pick a card type of stuff. We're going to have card 1 for advice. Card 1, rose quartz. Look, card 2, nephew. I think I got a labradorite. Labradorite. Card 3, nephew. This big ass, look. This big ass stone. I forget what it is, but it does help me with my visions and shit. I remember I used to sleep with it, dude. I see a lot of shit. But it don't do it that much. I might have to cleanse it. I don't know. But I do be seeing shit. I say advice for the energy around you type shit. Card 3. Yeah, I think it is citrine. I think. It's either citrine or yellow jasper or orange jasper. Yo, it might be citrine. Yeah, it might be citrine. You might be right. You low-key might be right. Because I asked the AI, I don't think the AI got it right. It looked like citrine. But yeah, let's say citrine. So, You got card 1. Got the rose quartz. Okay, you might be right. Look, card 1, rose quartz. Card 2, labradorite. Card 3, citrine. So what card do you pick? This is just for her real quick. Just let me know what card you pick. If you got the balls for the people that want to speak up, I can tell you exactly what it means. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let me know what you're talking. Which card you picking? You picking the rose card? Okay, the citrine. You get the Queen of Pentacles. Looks like what I'm getting from this is to pamper yourself a little bit. Pamper yourself. Give to yourself a little bit. Don't be afraid to buy you something nice because you letting the divine know that you know you're worth spending on. And then just show yourself a little bit of pampering with the Queen of Pentacles. And then the Queen of Pentacles and tell me this is what you're going to lead up to. You know, you're going to be in that Queen of Pentacles energy, sitting tall. Yeah, don't forget about pampering yourself, investing in yourself, because you probably do give a lot, but they're telling me to tell you to just kind of use that energy and pour it back into yourself. Upgrade yourself in terms of like, sometimes you can do that. Don't feel like you're being selfish, especially when you're a loving person. Especially when you're a loving person and you're a giver. So this is telling me to just kind of give to yourself. Yeah, I can tell. That's what they're telling me. Yeah, I feel you though. But by you doing that, it's going to have you in the Queen of Pentacles energy. But don't be giving all that up. Use it and to invest in yourself. And then when the divine see that, they're going to give you more to help others. But you still got to use a lot for yourself because you matter. Because if you're not right, they're not going to be right for you to be gifts. So you always got to pour into yourself. You can't forget about yourself. You know what I mean? But what I was picking up, we can't say too much. Confirmation. But just know Great Mother got you. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody fucking with you. So I'm just going to let you know the Great Mother got you. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you can kind of like pick up on the Queen of Cups spread, trust what the Great Mother is telling you right now. She got you. You know what I mean? That's all we're going to talk about. That's what we're going to talk about. The Great Mother got you. Dude, why is the devil iron? You know what I hate? Yeah. I'm noticing people are like very triggered because they're underestimating me, bro. They think I'm some type of bum, but when I'm like purposefully working with the divine, people are mad, bro. I'm like, this dude's tripping. This dude want me to hear him, but he's tripping. Like he's talking to himself loud. Like, get out of here, dude. Now, whoever picked this one, the labradorite, 10 of Swords. Endings, like let those things fall off. Let those things fall off what they're supposed to fall off, bro. Don't hold on to that stuff. There's gonna be things that's gonna fall out your life that ain't supposed to be there. Let it fall. You might get betrayed. You might see people true colors where it's gonna start endings or just situations that's gonna lead to new beginnings. Just kind of let the things fall away that ain't supposed to be there. Hell yeah. Kind of let those things fall away, bro. You feel me? Let it fall, bro. Yeah. Bro, people be having the devil in them, bro. I swear to God. Yeah, like, people, when you got God in you, bro, people be tripping. People be tripping. When you got Big Mama in you, bro, people be tripping, man. But yeah, let those things fall, man. Just like today with the 10 of Swords, like, yeah, those things had it in, man. It's just people... Yeah, things supposed to fall away because it's open and it's leaving space for new beginnings. Some places you there to do a demolition job, and once that demolition job is done, it's over with for that spot. You feel me? That's what I'm picking up from that. But who picked the rose quartz? Rose quartz. You got the Knight of Cups. Pour into yourself. Pour into yourself. Still have love in your heart. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve, but keep your heart open. That's funny how the quartz. Yeah, bro. You already know. They like be fucking with them. This funny how the rose quartz. If you know, you know. Love, pour love. Like, open your heart for love. Don't act like you're not deserving to be loved. You're still lovable. Don't let those past experiences with people forget the objective. To get the love you deserve. And to love yourself how you deserve to be loved. Like, yeah, pour into yourself and keep your heart open. Don't be closed off. Because you could be blocking a good opportunity, a good person. Don't let these past people that don't have an open heart mess up the next person coming in for you. Because those people were just a catalyst for you to have love for yourself and know your worth. Not for you to close off and to give up on love. That's what I'm picking up on the Knight of Cups. Don't give up on love and don't give up loving yourself, but don't have your heart on your sleeve, if you know what I mean. It's a balance. It's a balance. Because certain environments you're not supposed to do that in because, you're not. So you got to learn how to flip the switch but have that love for yourself. Because when you open your heart for yourself and you loving yourself, they're going to pick up on you. And they're going to come in. They're going to come in. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that helped. I do got to recharge. I'm not drained, though, thank God. Shout out to the great mother, though, Because I give it all thanks to the great mother. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be here without you, big mama. But I hope you have a wonderful day. And if I want to hit that cash app, nephew, look. If you want to hit that cash app, make sure there's no cilantro. Because the nigga, this is all I do, bro. Let's see if you want to show support. I usually don't throw my cash app in there like that, but Big Mama say put the cash app in there, nephew. EJJIFISKER1. All lowercase with the 1 at the end. EJJIFISKER1. EG Fisker 1. Dude, you can play games on here, bro. One of these days we're gonna play a game to stream with. I think you can play people in the chat. That's pretty fucking cool, dude. Can you, dude? That's kind of cool. But yeah, man, hit that cash up if you want to show support. Cause nigga, I usually don't say nothing. But if you want to show your support, you can. I ain't checking nothing out, nephew. I promise you. I ain't looking at nothing. They be testing me, man. I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to know that bitch watching me think I got a wonder run on. But I know how the divine be testing me. She'll send you a thick bitch and be like, you gonna look her down like that? I'm like, no. I can't, because that's not right. Especially if that's not my divine counterpart now. I can tell that ain't my bitch, so I'm not gonna look her down like that. It's a respect thing for women, But that's about it. You guys have a good one, man. Peace.